Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect. All the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity. So, this is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him." So what that's talking about is about these times that we're coming to now, man, the days of evil, the bad times. It says, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. What's the day of the Lord? Like I said, the day of the Lord is when Yahweh Shem Shai, makes his return. And it's a day of darkness and not a day of light. That means it's gonna be big trouble. And that's what they push in the society, that it's gonna be a beautiful time when the Lord come back. That's what the so-called churches, that's the vibe that they give, that everything's gonna be kumbaya. But it's not so. It's gonna be a day of darkness and not a day of light. And it said, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. So that's going from one danger to another. And in these times, man, these perilous times, a time that never was before, that's what it's gonna be like. Like, you running from a lion, you escape the lion, and then bam, it's a bear there. And then you manage by, the grace of white Jesus to escape from the bear. And then you get bit by a fucking viper, man. A rattlesnake gets you. So that's avoiding martial law. You avoid the martial law only to run into a race war. Now, Esau out to get you. You finally avoid Esau, and you fucking starve to death in hiding. Or you avoid Esau, but somebody in your own nation, a 2/3 come get you. It don't matter, Is the point is, that's how it's gonna be in these times. That's why we gotta keep our eyes single and keep, focused on Yahweh Shem Shai. Fuck these bitches. Fuck this money. All this carnality in this world. Fuck your job. I do understand that, we need some box. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not saying you can't have no box. I'm not saying quit your job or, nothing like that. All I'm saying is, man, know where your head needs to be. It's not on building, a new society in America, or, doing music or pushing your music with a positive spin, or making your little community center, or whatever, however it is you want to do. Like the brother always say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. But good intentions don't get you in the kingdom. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to your best abilities, having faith, doing this work, that's what gets you in the kingdom. Verse 20, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? It's going to be a bad time, man. And you got to mentally prepare yourself right now. Because it ain't just, the Jacob's trouble coming, we get spiritual powers instantaneously. No, man. We got to be tried. We got to be tested. And if you ain't mentally prepping for that test right now, then, man, you already fucking lost. Another thing, man, that the brother always tell us, man, habits. We are creatures of habit. If you create this habit, you gonna lean on it. You ain't gonna just do some new shit that you ain't never done before. That's why you need to fix your habits into the lining of Yahweh Shem Shai, for lack of a better term. You and the Bible need to be lining up, linking up. Filter everything through the scriptures. But that's what it's about, man. If you ain't about that, then you ain't about this truth. With that being said, call all Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children follow. Shalom.